Hey, welcome back guys, this is TK. In this video we'll take a look at configuring ISE in a distributed deployment. I have two ISE nodes here, and what we'll do is, and this is ISE version 2.1, a fresh installation. Nothing has been done as far as configuring IP addresses and the host names. So in this setup, what we'll do on the first ISE node that we are going to configure as the primary admin node, we'll go ahead and set up on the deployment option as primary. Over here, we'll by default it's in standalone mode when you install a fresh ISE installation. So we'll make it primary. Okay, so once that is completed, what we'll do is that we'll go ahead and go to the secondary node, and we'll get the certificate, the identity certificate on that node, and we'll export that certificate. So we go to System Certificates, and we'll get this default self-signed server certificate. Export this, and we'll go back to the primary node, and let's import that certificate into the trusted certificate list. Here's a certificate that we saved from the secondary, and we import that into the primary, and we can put a name ISE 2-2 cert, and we need to have this checked, trust for authentication with ISE. And that's all we need. Okay, so once you do that, you see that certificate is imported into the primary admin node. So then we'll go ahead and register the secondary. Over here we'll go to register an ISE node, and we need to put the FQD in here, the password, and so it's going to be the personas going to take the role of the secondary on that secondary node by default, because the primary one is we configured as the primary admin node, and on the monitoring, what we can do is we can make that as the secondary, actually as its primary, and we can have the PSNs enabled. So basically what we have right now is we have one primary admin node, and on a one node we have primary admin node service persona and secondary MNT persona, monitoring and troubleshooting, and then the PSN. And on this the secondary one, we have the secondary admin persona, and then primary monitoring persona, and then PSN. So let's submit this. Okay, so we get the message node was registered successfully, and then the application server is going to restart. on the secondary, so we have to wait for that to complete. Okay, so you can check the node status by refreshing the screen here, and you see that the second node is successfully registered as a secondary admin node and primary monitoring node. So the primary admin node and the secondary monitoring node is on a one node, and secondary admin node and the primary monitoring node personas, I should say, is on another node. So that conclude the node registration and distributed deployment setup. Thank you.